What prevents people from doing the things they want to do in life? The most basic answer is so simple, but it's true: fear. People complicate this process. No one told me this is called fear. Everyone is afraid of not being enough, not being rich enough, smart enough, young enough, fast enough. But the secret is to do it anyway. I know it sounds so simplistic, but when I work with someone, I show them how to condition things like building a muscle so they take action automatically, because if they don't, they lose momentum. How do you start? Do anything to start the process of moving forward, and don't let fear stop you. All of you have goals, things you pursue. If you're going to get a new result, grow your business, support your mother, get rid of anxiety, excel, without having all that fear inside you, obviously you need to get a new result, so you'll have to take a new action. Humans can do amazing things, but what they will generally do is disappointing. It's not because we're not capable of doing it. It's because we don't take new actions, because we enter certain emotional states that dominate us, like anxiety and fear. So, if you're in a state of fear, you'll behave very differently and get very different results than if you were in a place of courage, boldness, warmth, connection. The most important key to changing your life in any situation is changing the results. You have to change the behavior, but to change the behavior, you have to change the emotional state you're in. How do you do that when you don't feel like it or feel overwhelmed? There are two ways, and I've done it with the best athletes in the world, with 4 different presidents of the United States, with billionaire clients. All you have to do to change your state is not try to think of it as I'm happy. Your brain will tell you lies. You're not happy. What you need to do is make a radical change in how you use what we call your physiology, which is a big word that simply means how you use your physical body. I've been teaching it for over 40 years, and about 3 years ago, Harvard finally did a study that proved it worked. They called it power poses. What they showed was that if you stand up and place both hands on your hips like Wonder Woman or Superman and take deep breaths for just 2 minutes, science showed that you'll increase your testosterone by 20%. Whether you're a man or a woman, you'll reduce your cortisol, which is the stress hormone, by 22%, and you'll have a 33% more chance of taking action than you would if fear had stopped you. I not only make people stand like that, but I also use their voice, changes in their body. You'll feel it after 2 minutes, or someone puts their arms back and their feet up. That will produce the same state. It gives you more certainty, and that certainty leads you to take different actions. So, if you find yourself in a situation thinking of the worst case scenario, like your mother's death, your business going bankrupt, never achieving your goals, the moment you focus on them, you enter those states of fear and you behave fearfully, getting mediocre results, and those mediocre results tell your brain, I told you you couldn't do this. It's a negative loop. How do we break this? We change our focus by asking better questions. Ask your mind, what in your life are you proud of? If there's something you really feel proud of right now, focus on that. Your kids, yourself, something you achieved. Think of something you can really feel proud of now. Close your eyes and focus on how you feel when you're really proud. In that moment of pride, how do you breathe? When you feel really proud, what happens to your face? You don't hide it, right? There's a big smile on your face. Think of something you can really feel grateful or excited about, whether it's a person, a moment, or something that excites you. You can think of something in your life that, if you focus on it, makes you feel excited. Close your eyes for a moment. We're changing your focus. Focus on what might excite you. Feel it as if it's really happening. Your mother's healing. Advancing in your business. Achieving those goals you want. The anxiety disappearing from my life. I'm on top of everything. How do you breathe when you feel really excited? So, we change the state you're in by simply changing your focus or the way you use your body. It must be a radical change. Here's my question for all of you. If you focus on what you want, life has odds. There are no guarantees, but you increase them when you change your state, and that's really what it's all about. If someone is really stressed, it's not without reason. It's because they're focusing on something that makes them feel stressed. Often, when they focus on that, they change their body, they start to feel tense in a certain way, and then they use language like, "I don't know what to do." If we change what we focus on, if we change the way we use our body, we'll instantly feel different. If you learn to use your body first, to use your focus first, you can literally change in moments, and then you develop new habits where you start to feel good all the time. It's literally the way you've conditioned your body, just like being physically fit. If you're an athlete, you want to be emotionally fit. When you're not sure what to do, you'll hesitate, and doubt kills the moment, and momentum is what makes a sports team win, what makes an athlete or a business person win. When you have momentum, it's like taking a rocket out of our Earth's gravity. But leaving the solar system is easy once you have momentum. It requires less fuel, less energy. Starting a relationship, starting a business, changing your body requires a lot at first, but once you start, it's really easy. We all have the need for certainty, to know we can avoid pain. Some people do it when they're stressed, smoking, intense exercise, or eating to get that comfort. If you have certainty in every moment of your life, you know what people will do, when they'll do it, how they'll do it, you'd get bored, so we also need uncertainty, but if there's too much uncertainty, you'll feel overwhelmed. If there's too little, you get bored, and you can get uncertainty through a great conversation, making love, taking a new job, a new career, a new opportunity. There are a million ways. The question is, do you satisfy your needs positively or negatively? Sugar will make you feel good in the moment, but not in the long run. You see this really with big actors or celebrities who come to me, and at first they work so hard to be meaningful, unique, special, important, but what they really wanted was love. But now people will stop them on the street and tell me they don't even know who I am, they just want my time, but they don't respect my family, there's no respect. I hear them so upset. What they wanted was love. We can have both. In this video, Tony Robbins addresses the influence of fear on our decisions and offers practical strategies to overcome it. His focus on changing the emotional state and the body is backed by experiences with athletes and world leaders. Personally, I find his advice on focusing on what we want to achieve rather than giving in to fear inspiring and applicable. Robbins demonstrates that changing our thought patterns can transform our lives significantly.